Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele resorted to obtaining expert order to freeze accounts of NSAS promoters after failing to convince them to call it off. So we all know what happened with regards to the NSAS. And now lawyer Fanny has called on Emefiele and to call him out to say what you did was wrong. Let's get straight into the news and understand the details. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Human rights lawyer and senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, has countered the Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, Justice John Toshu, claimed that NSAS promoters whose accounts were frozen because of the economic sabotage. Recall that Justice Toshu, who spoke at the ceremony marking the commencement of the 2020-2021 legal year of the Federal High Court in Abuja on Tuesday, December the 15th, alleged that freezing of the bank accounts of the NSAS promoters proved dollar from exchanging rates to up to 500 naira for a dollar. Countering the allegation, Falana stressed that the protest promoters were not economic sabotagers, but patriotic Nigerian citizens. He also recounts how Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Godwin Emefiele had a virtual meeting with some of the protest promoters in the wake of the peaceful protests. The lawyer said, so, if it was the NSAS people who were involved in the activities undercover, then it is unfortunate for people to begin to call and verify the court and make demand allegations against the court. Emefiele resorts to obtaining expert order to freeze the account of protest promoters after failing to convince them to call off the protests. Since the application of the 20 NSAS promoters seeking to quench the expert order freezing their bank account is pending before the Federal High Court presiding over the Honorable Justice R.A. Mohammed. I have proceeded and prosecuted our clients to refrain from joining issues with the Honorable Chief Justice over controversial, catastrophic statements. However, it is pertinent to state that the 20 NSAS were not the source as the suit to corporate bodies as individuals whose names and bank accounts are listed in the process suit in the court at the Central Bank of Nigeria being held down. Whatever is happening right now with the NSAS protesters, it is clear that this unit, the police unit does not exist anymore. And for the government to, Emefiele to be holding their account down, is a professional assassin, I can tell you, and what does that mean? Somebody who intimidate others and try to suffocate life out of them. What do you call them? Are those not elements that cause destruction and harm? Of course, that's who they are. Anyway, my people, these people have taken it to themselves to commit evil, facing the youth and making sure that their voices are not heard. This is unacceptable. They are doing it and getting away with it. Yes, it's only a matter of time. They will all pay for what they see they are sowing right now. They think that they can get away with it. They can continue to commit atrocities and havoc without anybody saying anything to them. Well, there is what we call payback time. They might not understand it, but it will come on them suddenly. Everyone and anyone who continue to make Nigerians to suffer needlessly will get it on their own term, and it will come to them. What are we talking about? It will come to them because it's only a matter of time. Everyone and anyone who continuously go about allowing the people of Nigerians to suffer. All the youths were crying for when they came out on October was end SARS. This police unit at this time, you go out, they see you and they take your ATM card, ask you to go to the bank and bring money and what have you. It's not acceptable in any way, form or kind. In some cases, they go about killing people, all because they did not listen to them, or they did not bring their bank account and what have you. So, I mean, this is rather unprecedented. And in this country, instead of the government listening to the cry of the people, they hijack the whole process and turn it into something else and began to tell the people that, yes, you're at fault, it's your fault, finger pointing game. Instead of facing the matter head on, squared on, and making sure that Nigeria is safe. Of course, they have no terms of leadership, so oppression becomes the order of the day. There is nothing in them that wants to, bring the people out of abject poverty, out of oppression. You looking at them, you will know that these ones have no bone for leadership at all. There is nothing termed leadership in their way of life at all. And so what they go about doing is oppression, 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 oppression of the masses, oppression of Nigerian citizens, and getting away with it because nobody is addressing the basic issue on ground. If we must change, if we must, thank God for Falani, who is speaking for the Nigerian youth. But who else apart from him? Who else? Look at people, look at what is going on, insecurity in the country. The North is not even saying anything. They are just keeping quiet, allowing their people to be sabotaged, killed, kidnapped, and nobody's saying anything. Well, this is gradually, happening, and this is unfair. This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. You know, is unacceptable. We cannot continue to allow this to happen. It is wrong. A country where people are not even sure of what next because of the level of insecurity. A country where people are devastated. Nigerians cannot even go about their lives. They are so it's unheard of. It's unheard of. We cannot continue to allow this to happen. It's unheard of. We cannot. So Nigerians, everybody needs to get on board. Falani is the one person speaking, one of the lawyers speaking. The other lawyer, what's his name? Okay. What he would rather do is to say that during the NSAS protest, his things were destroyed, so he wants them to be persecuted because somebody has paid him to go ahead and speak in this light. What Nigeria is spending now to free these people, I don't understand why we don't, why they did not kill the adopters. Rather, they are negotiating with them of the Castina students, but they are facing answers. Nigerians, leave us a comment. Let's hear your thoughts on all that is going on. Please don't forget to like us. Please share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. And we pray that more lawyers like Femi Falani will rise up to defend the cause of the helpless. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.